What's up, guys? Round 5, I think. Dragon Trail. Probably my favourite track of the season. I really love it. It's a lot of fun. Last time was just an absolute nightmare on this track. It was real bad. This time we're going to see if we can make it right. First of all, I'll try not to die in the chicane of death. That's always a good start. I've made a pretty considerable pace improvement. I think I've got our good buddy Lewis Hamilton to thank for that. I've been chasing Lewis around this track for a couple of sessions, and I've definitely picked up on how to just be better to the car, how to be a little bit nicer to it. I always sort of pictured a hot lap as a battle between a car and a driver. And a fast lap was sort of the outcome of that battle. But it's become clear in the last few sessions that it's much more about having a harmonious relationship with the car, having an understanding with the car and its drive characteristics. It's not so much about wringing its neck around the track. So I've put in a pretty quick practice lap. Hopefully we can turn that into a fast qualifying lap and ultimately a fast race. That'll be really good. It's going to be a one-stop strategy today. Medium tyres for the first stint. There won't be any refueling, and then medium tyres to get us home. If anything, if I could use more fuel than usual, that'd actually be great. I'll see what split we've pulled in a minute. I've been working on my rank, which has gone up a bit. A couple of 1,000 points, so that's cool. I was watching a stream a minute ago from another driver in exile. Who's gone up to the top split by the look of things. I didn't see the whole stream, but he was pretty happy with the split that he was in. And we're in a garbage split, but that's alright. Hopefully that means we can put in a really fun and entertaining race. So we're in split 4? So what would you call that? Regionals maybe? I'm quite alright with it. It just means the competition has increased quite a lot. Massimo must have done something wrong, he reckons. Alright, let's get it. Let's have a warm-up. No points here. Seems everybody's pretty surprised to be here. something's definitely happened to the level of competition. Now I missed the last race, and I'd love to say there was a perfectly legitimate reason for that, but there's not. What actually happened is I forgot. And it was in Lagos too, which is it's probably one of the few tracks that I like more than this track, so that's a real shame. And I always perform well at Interlagos too, even before I started taking semi-serious attempts at these exhibition series. I always performed pretty well at Interlagos. So we'll see what we can do with the split that we've got. I assume we'll end up fairly fast out of the drivers in this split. Just gonna get comfortable here, don't mind me. I'm gonna try and burn off fuel. I'm honestly just going to see how much fuel I can dump in the out lap, and then we'll get to work on a hot lap, yeah? Well, I don't want to be carrying excess fuel around. I mean, like I said, if there was some way I could use more fuel in this race, that'd be great. I want to be lighter and faster. This thing runs almost a second faster on a light fuel load. Don't mind me, I'll let everybody around. I'll let the next driver pass me while I shift back into first. Just burn off fuel. Okay. I don't think he wants to be in front of me. That's okay. No dramas. Just bouncing off the limiter. I'm not really burning off much fuel. And I kind of only use 5% fuel per lap. And that's at, you know, full throttle, maximum attack, giving it the beans. So I guess I've kind of burnt off the fuel that I'm going to burn off. Here's the chicane that killed me last time. They call it the chicane of death for a reason. If you've come to this stream via Facebook, you've already seen that, you know that. Alright, let's get serious about lapping here. I'll use the lesson I've learnt in the last couple of weeks. Quote the great philosopher Phil Dunphy, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I already get the feeling we'll end up behind the car in front. I'm sorry, that was a dumb combination of words. I get the feeling we'll end up stuck behind the car that's in front of us right now. Let's see. Oh boy, we're all good. This is probably going to be a bit of a dud qualifying lap, if I'm honest. I don't have high hopes. Oh, I'm 2 seconds off my own pace. What that means for the qualifying session, we'll soon find out. It's never a good time when you have to overtake someone in quali. 5th, we can run way faster than that, and so can everyone else. So we've got some work to do. So that corner there is a definite case of slow in, fast out. You will totally ruin your whole lap by trying to enter that corner super quickly. The best thing you can do is just get on the brakes nice and early and then get on the throttle nice and early. So rather than trying to brake deep into the corner, you want to accelerate early out of the corner. I don't really see this part going very well. I'm going to have to brake early. Excuse me, gents. Thank you. Okay, so I'm a second faster than last lap, so that's a start, I guess. I really didn't want to be going this slowly at this point in my tyre life. I still feel like we're set up for a top 10 quali though. Second. That was a bit of a compromised line. You might notice I double dipped on the brakes there. It's exactly what I'm afraid of. That's going to kill me. I'm not going to get a good last lap, and I've definitely wasted a perfectly good quali lap, which is okay because we're still running second somehow. If this is what it takes to run second in this lobby, I'm a little worried about everybody else here. I'm pretty sure I'll fall back a few places, and that's fine. I'm just going to have to be so much more careful of that chicane because, you know, I took myself out in that chicane last time we were here. I absolutely binned it. And that was, what, last season? 10, 15 weeks ago? Sorry, I think. Thank you, appreciate that. As always, moving off the race line when you're not on a hot lap, it's good conduct, it's good racing, good qualifying. I appreciate it. Alright, we're running slow this lap. Alright, I got one more lap on pretty dead tyres. I expect that I'll get knocked 1 or 2 more positions down the grid. And that's fine. We can totally work with that. There's also a chance that I'll be getting out of the way so I'm not ruining quali laps for Chavez behind me. Still running a little slow. Oh, we got the chicane. Brilliant. That's a good line through that chicane. It's not perfect, but it's definitely workable. Get a nice little tow from this McLaren up here. Still running a little slow actually. Alright, that's it. That is our qualifying effort. No, I can do better. It would have been nice maybe to have that second lap, the first hot lap, without running into the back of anybody. But all in all, we've had much worse qualifiers, haven't we? I don't have many points this season. I did say that I was going to take a more serious attempt at this season. So if I'm going to stick to what I said, I'm going to have to get a bit more serious. Probably participate more in the rest of the season. We're halfway through now. So I've got a good opportunity. I got a couple of good opportunities for the rest of the manufacturer series to get some good points in, because there are some good races coming. Let's get them. Almost ready to race. I was hoping to be in a higher split. I expected to be in one. But that's alright, because this is going to be fun. I'm kind of more interested in having good and fun races than having world-class races. But yeah, I was pretty close to the regional top 10 in free practice times, so that was good. I'm going to try and keep that pace, just keep it consistent, keep it alive, no need to die in the chicane. Hopefully we get a nice competitive one. Bit of close racing. Set the brake balance to the rear because that's going to keep our tyre wear even. Fuel is not even something I'm going to worry about. I'm going to try and use as much of it as possible because we're going to have a surplus of it by the end of the race. Keep adjusting this microphone so your volume's probably doing weird things. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. Let's get him. Oh, bit of a rev out there. Okay, a bit early on the brakes, everyone. Yeah, right. Nice little dive bomb there. So that's definitely slowed me down. I could have had a much faster line through that corner. Everyone's racing like we're doing a one-lap race here. So we'll keep our head. Keep it cool. No need to bin anybody or bin ourselves. I suspect the people who are getting impatient are going to be the same people who are going to die in the chicane. So by the end of lap 1 we'll have 1 or 2 fatalities in that chicane. Let's try not to be one of them. They will happen. It is unavoidable. Oh, trying to throw another dive bomb. Let's all calm down, everybody. Oh, I've touched the wall. That's cost me some pace. Let's get in the slipstream and try and ride it back out. Stick with the pack at the front. Don't really want to fall into the clutches of the pack behind. I'm not prepared to be the reason somebody's race got ruined, honestly. I'm not throwing torpedoes. Maybe that cost me positions, but I don't care. Everyone's trying to have a good time. I don't intend to be the reason that they don't. Oh, rough. Maybe don't throw a torpedo to get in front of somebody if you can't sort of keep the pace to keep you in front of them. We'll be getting that position back pretty soon. Come on. I gotta get my head together around there. This will be the second position I've lost in that chicane. That Renault's pretty good in the corners. I don't have much hope of getting him in a corner. I'm going to have to get him on a straight and then keep him behind. I have to get much deeper into the brakes than he does. It's just a nice, lightweight, balanced car. Doesn't have much in the top end though, and that's what we're going to use to our advantage to get this position back. And here's where we'll do it. He's gone defensive and taken the inside line. He's probably going to keep that position into this corner. Not going to fight him into the chicane, that's suicide. Guaranteed death. We've definitely gapped the cars behind us, so that's cool. That's what we want, ultimately. I've kind of got a strategic dilemma on my hands here. If we continue to battle, we're going to lose positions. For that reason, I hope he doesn't think I'm attacking him, but I'm going to probably bump draft him. I'm going to be able to catch him on every straight. I'll put the nose of my car into the tail of his car safely, give him a little speed boost until we catch up to the rest of that pack, and then I guess the gloves are off and the elbows are out. Any battling that happens once we catch up to the rest of this pack is just part of racing, really. But racing can at least temporarily be a team sport. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to torpedo him into the corner. That's not how bump drafting works. Oh, feeling the fatigue in these tyres already. We got to get another 4 laps out of these tyres for our strategy plan A to work out. And that's looking a little less likely as we're stuck in the dirty air behind this car. I'm probably just going to have to make the pass at some point if I can actually get him. It's a very nimble car. It's really hard to overtake. Chavez is on a 2-stop strat. He is definitely going to catch us if we're busy battling. So that's a little frustrating. And he's on fresh medium tyres too. My brakes are really compromised right now. The combination of being on tyres that are wearing out quicker than I expected and also being in dirty air stuck behind another car, it's really bringing me unstuck in terms of performance. I think I'm going to throw a send. This is my apex, thank you. It's clean. There's nothing rude about it. Someone's binned it. That's a free position for us. Thought Massimo was going to go for it there. He probably could have thrown a move, but maybe he doesn't want to battle either. Battling's fun, but you know, as long as it's making us fall off the back of the pack, then it's no use to us. You can see how fine the margin is between getting through that chicane in one piece and RIP in peace. Ceramic Knight's going for the undercut. I'm going to see if I can put in some pace. If Massimo doesn't get around me. Massimo, sorry. That could happen, and it could upset my plans at putting in some fast laps. Definitely getting a little spicy in the tail end. It's a very clean drive from Massimo, honestly. Well done. Doing well back there, mate. Doing well in front of me in a minute, no doubt. I've got one more lap on these tyres and then we get to get some fresh ones out. We'll have half a tank of fuel, be super lightweight on super good tyres. So we'll be maximum attack right until the end of the race. Close. Oh. We're losing it under braking, which is a bit concerning. Be really interested to see if our decision not to take the undercut is going to pan out. Oh, that was bad. See, I was too late on the brakes into that corner for the tyres that I have anyway. I suspect Massimo will be right behind me into the pit. I don't think he'll be messing around trying to burn tyres for another lap. Oh, jeez. That was a really bad line on my part, and it's compromised his line behind me too. See what happens. Chavez is gaining on both of us, and he's about to throw a send by the look of things. But the thing is, Chavez has at least one more pit stop. You've got to be kidding me. Trying to battle into the death chicane. He's brave, I'll give him that. Who dares wins, hey? Oh boy, let's get it back together. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot worse. No fuel, just tyres. Then we're back out there for the rest of the race. I think we can make something go. Make something good happen. 5th position. We're going to be caught by Ceramic Knight, who's going to start throwing sends again. But he's also on older tyres and probably can't complete a send. So that's fine. Much better. That tyre fatigue was pretty extreme. I don't usually run them out that far. We're a little off the pace, but I know there's some pit stops about to happen at the front of the pack. Otherwise, some of these people are on a no-stop strat. Sorry. Don't mind that, just getting a little bent out of shape there. It's okay. We're under control. Nobody died. Yeah, okay, so there's one pit stop from Chavez already, which is a bit of a surprise. It's a bold strat. Let's see how it pans out. I might be able to catch him. We're getting a really useful slipstream from Chavez. Super useful, actually. He is quite fast. As we saw in qualifying, he's faster than me. And the fact that I'm getting the slipstream that I can use off the back of his car is quite helpful. And that's definitely going to help us catch the leaders. I don't know what's going on in the front of the pack there. I'm probably wrong because I don't pay enough attention to things. So there's probably been a pit stop or two that I haven't seen. But for what I can tell from where I'm at right now, it looks to me like the people at the front of the pack still have a pit stop to do. Either that or they have an amazing strategy. Except I'm usually fairly cluey with strategies. The better strategies don't usually sneak past me. Wish I could say the same about my pace. Sketchy. It's totally possible to go full throttle through that chicane. In fact, I do it pretty much every lap in free practice, but in the race, the stakes are a lot higher. If you go full throttle into there and you don't have the perfect line, you're dead. That's the end of your race. Thanks for coming. So thanks to Chavez and his magical slipstream, we're catching the pack. We will end up right up there with the front. We have also hit a back marker though. Hopefully they'll just get ghosted out since they're blue flagged at the moment. Yeah, it looks like they're ghosted out. Just not a good day for BMW today. Really not a good day for BMW today. Starting to feel a little sketchy under braking. Getting a little bit squiggly in some of those braking zones. Not too bad. Certainly nothing we can't manage, and we'll definitely, you know, we're going to have a top 5 result unless Ceramic Knight behind us pulls a miracle. We might see a change in positions up ahead. I don't know if we'll be able to capitalise on it too, but it would be nice. It's not completely outside the realm of possibility that Chavez is going to throw a move at Massimo sometime before the end of this race. Which would be sometime before the end of this lap. Whoop, let's not lose it. Let's at least be there to watch. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in a couple of seconds. I don't know, he might not have the run for it. He's given it a red hot go, but Massimo's gone defensive, and that's going to be it. 3, 4, 5 right here, 2 up ahead, just crossing the line now. Cool, pretty happy. Just throw on the handbrake because it's the law. It's actually illegal not to do that. True story. Not even kidding. I'm not seeing many familiar faces in this split. No, like I said at the start, we're in maybe the 4th split. So there's only, 80 points to be gained from this split. So it's not one of the high ones. And I got, 70 points there for coming 5th. Fastest driver for Porsche. That's nice. Happy about that. Let's see what that's done to the driver rating. It's made it go up. Not by much, but that's still pretty cool. Always happy when that happens. That was fun, I enjoyed that. It was a little bit boring in terms of passing moves. I got, 2 moves done. Both into the same corner, I think. Oh, very. But rest of the season, just to get those points going back upwards. I haven't participated in the last 3 races, so that was the 2 races that happened last weekend, because I forgot and missed out on my favourite race at Interlagos, and the race that happened earlier. But I was watching the In Exile GTR stream. Shout out if you haven't seen In Exile GTR race. He's a very fast lad. It's good to watch. Very clean, driving in a Mercedes. And using the cockpit view too, which is something I find really hard to do. I'm not game enough to do it in a live race because I just feel like I'm going to bin it. But that was heaps of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm going to rally school on the 18th of January, thanks to Rachel and amazing Christmas gift giving abilities. Peugeot, nothing too exciting. It is a rally car though, so it's on brand. So I'm actually going to stick around for a minute and do a bit of rally practice if you're interested in watching that. Let's not mess around. Let's get underway with it right now. You're probably seeing a blue screen right now. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. I forgot about that.